Minute 38 remaining. Second and goal. Howell looking, takes off. Howell spins, stays on his feet, kept out by McKinney. And then let's see, he crossed the plane. There's a flag.
There is a fight.
It appeared as if one of the officials ruled touchdown. McKinney with the big hit to keep him out initially.
Boy, so Howell is the one that's down. Now he's finally up, so we can give that tremendous run some justice. Well, let's take a look at the first time he tries to get in. He's going. Michael McFadden kind of held him up for Deonte Banks. He bowls over Deonte Banks, and then Bobby Okereke and Xavier McKinney come in, bounce him back out, but there was the signal for a touchdown already. Howell couldn't see it. He didn't care. He just keeps on going.
So he was in the first time. We saw the signal of touchdown.
Then he was in the second time.
Only counts as one.
Yeah, you see him wincing. He took a couple big shots on that run. Now, Kenny, there were a bunch of flags thrown after. There was a skirmish, so I know they're trying to sort that out.
These will be the first penalties of the entire game.
Okay, so because I'm pretty good at lip reading, he called one on 28, Cordell Flott. Then he called another one on the offense, and it looked like it was Charles Leno that he had signaled as well on Xavier McKinney. So now at the end, there's Curtis Samuel, Charles Leno, and there's everybody really getting into it. And there's Cordell Flott. His helmet almost gets taken off. Him and Curtis Samuel still going at it. Now Curtis Samuel's helmet was taken off, and it looks like that's who they're calling the personal fouls on. Cordell Flott, his helmet is off to the right of the screen. The officials smartly get in between both of them so they can stop. And it looks like the other guys were just kind of holding on and waiting for this whole skirmish to finish.
All the execution and the blocking on that right side.
Extra point by Sanders, making it 27-6 and a flag. Couple. You got frustration taking over. You got hats flying. You got flags flying. And the peace party coming in. That's when you know frustration really sets in on an extra point.
Yeah.
Official losing, the umpire losing his flag and his hat. That's Carl Paganelli, the longtime official.
Carl looks like he may have gotten in there, and
yeah, I think so.
There's Quentin Williams going airborne and comes down. I think the umpire may have taken a shot there.
Yeah, he may have been in the wrong place at the wrong time.
There are two fouls on the play, both by the New York Jets. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 57. Also, we have a foul against an official, personal foul, number 72. Both of those fouls will be enforced because the second one was a foul against an official.
So the first one's on Mosley. The second one, and there's Paganelli, who needs the towel. Clemens is the guy who made contact with him. And they will settle down and we'll return after this.
Is a elite player. Second down, quick throw near side. Smith again has another first down inside the 25. And Greenlaw slams him down. That's going to be 15 more. And now tempers flare. And Nick Sirianni right in the middle of it for the Eagles.
Well, it seemed like Philadelphia needed a little spark. It seemed like they've been kind of sluggish the first couple quarters of this game, and I wonder if this is the spark. They felt like Jalen Hurts was hit out of bounds late. They didn't get the call. Now watch Dre Greenlaw. He clearly picks up and suplexes Smith out of bounds. That's a penalty. And Dom.
Big Dom right there in the middle of it.
I feel like we've read a lot about Big Dom, the security here for Philadelphia. And
listen, he picks restaurants and he protects his players.
Yeah, watch Dre Greenlaw, though. He kind of puts his hands in his face.
For Dom, who provides security and so much else, is returning to the Eagles.
Over. Personal foul, number 57 of San Francisco, who has also been disqualified. That's after this is going to go line. First down on Philadelphia.
Well, Dean told you they could do that after looking at it, and he has been thrown out. That's enormous.
Dom is going to continue to just raise the ladder of local heroes here in Philadelphia.
He's got to leave the field. You got 8 points. Yeah. Dom, you got to leave. They say you got to leave the field. The league says you got to go. You got to hear me. What's that? After hear me, I have my hands walk off. And this is not a debate. You have to leave right now. Wow. Coach, you understand. First time ever. Gotta go. Gotta go. 46 years up in here. You gotta go. The league's saying it. You gotta go.
Another 1,000-yard season. And that alone is amazing. It would be his 10th straight to start his career. And the point after is good. This is the longest play allowed this year by the Panthers. And flags come flying in because there's some fisticuffs going on after that. Brian Burns was not too happy for the Panthers. Derek Brown was there too. We kind of woke up the crowd, didn't we?
Yeah, we got a little action.
Yeah,
it's better than,
very much so.
It's better than 12 plays for 0 yards.
Mike Evans talking to Trey Palmer. He's acting as a mentor for these young receivers too.
Tom, we asked Mike Evans, because everybody talks about his work ethic, how hard, how much better shape he's in. He's 20 pounds lighter than he was when he came into the NFL. And he said, I'm chasing history. He was very candid with us. He looked at James Lofton. He said, I want what you have, which is Hall of Fame. You know, and I think every year when you are consistently excellent every year, despite the situations around you, that's what a Hall of Famer is.
But to that point, play with your teammate, Tom Brady. And he saw what Tom did in his 40s.
After the play, personal foul, number 0, Carolina. Number 0 has been disqualified.
Oh, wow.
That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
And we mentioned that Brian Burns was involved in it, and it's to the point where he has been disqualified for the remainder of this game.
Personal foul with disqualification. Offense, number 10. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced. It will be 1st and 10, Kansas City, from the 50-yard line. Number 10 is disqualified.
Great job by our guys of picking it up here. He and Nixon fighting, getting up, and you see that punch there.
Personal foul.
Got to get to the 35. Block, steps in, lost it deep down the field. It's underthrown, and it's intercepted by Fred Warner. And he flips it up there, and now there's a penalty flag at the end of the play. It's Greenlaw who has it. Greenlaw still on his feet. Hat flies from an official.
The sideline in San Francisco is going bananas, telling them to get down. I think DK Metcalf think DK Metcalf was in the middle of that. And got a lot going on here. Pete Carroll's on the field trying to separate.
So, and that tells you everything you need to know, which is they're self-imposed things that happen to them not to close out a game, because you can't dominate everyone and be up by.
He just has a hard time controlling his emotions when the game doesn't go his way. And here's another example. Pete Carroll's had a lot of sit-downs with him over the years about this exact thing.
Right back for the next Chiefs snap in the red zone after we show you this. That was the body.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 14 of Seattle. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 2 of San Francisco. Both number 14 and number 2 are disqualified.
So Diamondor Lenore is just coming in.
Minshew. Survey for Pittman. There's flags all over the place with the hit by Casey. You could see that collision coming a mile away from up here in the booth. Downhill. And there are knees being taken all over the field.
The result of the play is an incomplete pass. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 23. A 15-yard penalty will be enforced to the previous spot. Automatic first down. Number 23 of Pittsburgh has been disqualified. Timeout.
They didn't even review it. They're just... So we are staying here now.